Hello everyone, this is English Learning Channel, but today I want to share with you the driving practice test I'm going to take. I'm using the website called www.g1practicetest.ca. If you want to take this test with me, then you are at right place. So it has 40 mock test questions. The first question is, remember the sharper the turn, the slower you go, the faster you go, the closer you should be with the curve. I think the slower you go. It will show us the correct answers in the end. So do it with me and see what scores you get. The time remaining is 56 minutes. I think that we will do this test before that. What does this sign mean? There is only two-way right turn. There's only two-way left turn. There's intersection ahead. There's a U-turn. So I think it has to be left turn. This one is turning left from this side and this one left from the other side. So that's my best guess. I haven't really prepared for the test. So let's see. Now, I think it's the safest, the speed limit in the area ahead, 60 kilometer per hour. So in the square, yellow color, inside the color is also important. Okay, here. What does this sign mean? Shows up upcoming intersection with respective destinations, shows distance for upcoming. There's no mention of distance here. Facilities, yes, because this is hospital, airport, I don't know what it is, and something else too. Okay, what does this sign mean? There is a narrow right turn. No, there's no mention of turn. There is an upcoming bus entrance from the mentioned side of the road. It must be this one. There's entrance here and this is bus. So I'm going to choose this option. Okay, so this one. What does this signal mean? You can turn left, right. No, you must come to a complete stop. Yes. No, the green is on. You should slow down and prepare to stop. I think it's this one because green is on. It means that you can go left, right, or go straight after yielding to vehicles ahead of you. Okay. What happens when you overdrive your headlights? Your stopping distance gets farther than you can see with your headlights. Okay, so if it means that if your headlights are too bright, your battery runs out quickly, your stopping distance gets shortened, nothing happens. No, something happens. I think it has to be this because the lights will confuse you, I guess. Your stopping distance gets farther than you can see with your headlights. Maybe, I don't know. Why should you not park your vehicle at or near the site of a fire explosion, motor vehicle, crash, or other incidents? Because it would obstruct traffic. Okay, so this one makes sense because it would obstruct Emergency response personnel and equipment, because it would be helpful. No, it's not helpful. I think it is both A and B. How should you pass through rutted, snowy roads? You should pass through slowly. You should avoid sudden steering when passing. You should avoid braking and accelerating that may cause a skid. I think all of the above. What does this sign mean? There is a slippery? No. There is a narrow bridge? No. There is a winding road ahead. This is like winding. What does this sign mean? Shows direction to the cities or towns? No. Shows alternative routes to drivers during unscheduled closure of provincial highway? I think it's this one, because detour, it means that the change of the routes, and it's showing via ADR. Okay, what does this sign mean? Shows long commercial vehicle parking? No. Shows on the back of long commercial vehicles, usually of 40-meter in length. This is true. Okay, what does this sign mean? This is traffic. There's traffic light ahead. Most probably this, but let me check other options. Stop sign. Okay, this was right. Why should the driver use low beam headlights on oncoming vehicles? I think this one. To minimize the glare of his headlights onto them. What is a 3-point turn? It is a maneuver to turn around. It's not D. It might be this or this, A or B. I don't know. It's a tie. 3-point turn. Let's do this. What does this sign mean? Drivers from the side road don't have a clear view ahead at intersection. Drivers must go straight through the intersection. I think maybe this. Drivers from the side road don't have a clear view ahead at intersection. I think it must be this one. You should never stop on the when you have trouble on the freeway. You should never stop on the driving way. You can stop on the side of the road. You can also stop at the roadside when there are no cars. Either it's driving lane or it's none of the above. Okay, let's do that. Who has the right of the way when pedestrians are crossing the way? I think pedestrians. If you're convicted criminally of impaired driving for the second time within 10 years, you may face license suspension of at least 3 years, requirement to use an ignition interlock device for at least you will need to go and mandatory medical, all of the above, I guess. Where should you stop at the intersection when a large vehicle is making a turn onto the road you are on? You stop right at the intersection to allow the operator the space to complete the turn. I don't know, but This will make more sense. It is illegal to follow a fire vehicle responding to an alarm within, I think 150 meters should be enough. I didn't know, I'm just making the guess. All the above. These are the sensitive areas. What does this signal mean? You may turn left from the left lane. The traffic on the left lane must stay stopped. You can turn right. Now this is tricky. This is something to do with the left thing because this one is going left, but this is green. But it could be this because this one is on and this is the arrow. I think so. I don't know. There is a narrow bridge ahead. I know this sign. Highway 407 is an express toll road. I know this. Where should you bring your vehicle to stop at a marked crosswalk with a stop line? Before the stop line, before the crosswalk. Before the stop. What does this mean? It's not parking. Truck entrance from the mentioned direction. Okay. No pedestrians allowed on this road. It's about the pedestrian because you see the person is walking. Parking for vehicles having accessible parking permit. Because you see permit only and otherwise there is no parking. The traffic already in. Who has the right of the way in the roundabouts? I think for that. What does this sign mean? It's not prohibition. Parking, crossing, most likely this one. I don't think I'm going to pass this test. There's a temporary detour. No, it's not winding. Could be detour. Because winding is more like this. It's not steep hill. This is not slippery road. Either it's winding or it's temporary detour from the normal traffic route. Detour because the color is orange. So we'll see in the end. What does this sign mean? Shows the upcoming right turn on the freeway. Yes. I think upcoming exits. Town and cities. I don't know. Which of the following penalties can court impose on a person convicted of driving 50 kilometers or more over the speed limits? Over is a suspension of license, I guess, for 6 months because this is quite a big offense. What does this sign mean? There is a winding of road, no, uneven road. Which lanes should stop for the school bus on a 4-lane undivided highway? For sure, these two. Not the opposite direction for sure. I think it's this one. But a 4-lane undivided, all 4 lanes must stop for a school bus. I think this is true. Drivers cannot park in the area between these signs. Yes. How long should you wait at a railway crossing after the train has passed? Both in. What does this sign mean? There's a traffic control person ahead. There's a construction zone ahead. Maybe this one. Okay. Drivers must keep their vehicle speed above 50 kilometer. No, I think this one. I'm sure I'm failing it, but let's see. Yes. I answered 36 out of 40 questions correctly and I failed. Wow. 3.10. It's a maneuver. 3.10 is maneuver to turn around. Okay, what else we got wrong? License suspension. Okay, if you're convicted criminally of impaired driving for a second time within 10 years, you may face all of the above. License suspension, 3 years, requirements to use and I think I said the whole thing, but I don't know. I might be wrong. Let's see, traffic license impairment. Oh, this is what I said. You may turn left from the left turn lane. Yeah, because this is green. I get it. Right. Let me check what went wrong here. At the 3.1. Okay, I failed this test. I'm going to take another test. Just a reminder, the site is g1practicetest.ca. Okay. What should you do when you miss a freeway exit? You should turn around to take the same exit? No. You should come to a complete stop? No. You should keep changing lanes? No. You should take the next exit. I like these kind of questions which are where the wrong options are completely silly. The two parallel white lines painted across the road at the intersection in the picture below indicate these lines, right? Okay. A stop line. A crosswalk. A crosswalk. It's a stop line is, no, stop line is this one, I guess. And this is the crosswalk. Now, you should sit high enough in the driver's seat to see upcoming buildings. No. Over the steering wheel and hood. I think this is What happens if your license has been suspended, cancelled, or expired for more than 3 years? You have to reapply for the license and meet all the requirements again for sure. What does this sign mean? Passing over vehicle is permitted. Yes. For the second time, all drivers who fail or refuse to comply with the demand for alcohol or driving test with PAC of 0.08 or higher face impairment penalties of, I think it has to be all of that. But 90 days suspension, 550 penalty, 7-day vehicle. Has to be all of the above. Okay, this one we had last time. Upcoming bus entrance. Who should you treat first if you know how to give first aid? The youngest person injured, the oldest person, the women who have been. I think this one. What does this sign mean? I don't know, but let's see. I think this road is closed. What are some conditions in which cruise control should not be used? Cruise control should not be used. Adverse driving conditions, I see. In heavy traffic when you have all of that. What does this sign mean? Drivers can only turn left at the intersection when in the lane. Drivers can only proceed straight or stop for right because it's towards the right direction. Can only turn right at the intersection when in the lane. Yes. Animals crossing ahead, wildlife of face ahead, deers, because this is deer. So deer regularly cross, be alert for animals. Okay. So this is left direction and it's prohibited. And these are the timings, Monday to Friday. Must take left turn other than the time mentioned. No. Must take left turn during no. Must not take left turn during the time mentioned. I think. I think it was must not. I made a mistake. What should you do if your vehicle is being towed? Get the name and license number of the tow truck operator and or the company. Ask with and when entering the road from any private road or driveway, you must yield the right of the way to. I think both A and B. What does this sign mean? Shows driving instructions. Shows where the condition. I think this one. How should you settle load in the trailer if it is designed to carry the loads? Most of the load should be placed in front of the trailer axle. Most of the load should be placed behind. Will be placed in the middle of the trailer. What does this traffic light ahead? If you, why should you set the steering wheel towards the curb when parking the vehicle facing uphill on the road without a curb? Mm, I don't really understand the question. Why should you set the steering wheel towards the curb? Let me know if you understand this question. Facing uphill on the road without a curb. Maybe this one, but that's a total guess game. It's not permitted. Okay, what does this sign mean? This sign shows the oversized truck, maybe. It could be slow. It's not this and it's not this. It's one of A or C. What are the penalties for a person who fails the standard field sobriety test for the second time? All of them. License suspension, uh, what does this mean? Hmm. Choose alternative routes for the same destination with their respective timing. Um, it has to be one of these two, but I don't know. Mm, could be this. Why should you be more careful on the roads having motorcycles? It's the speed limit. It has nothing to do with safest or not safest. How should you normally pass a vehicle? In the left lane, in the right lane, you should not pass again. Which of the following driving offense will result in three demerit points? Failing to obey the directions of the police officer, failing to stop at pedestrian. I think it's ANC because I know that if you don't listen to the police officer, you get three demerit points. When you're driving while alcohol impairs, you may experience quick reflexes, blurred vision, of course. Hmm. What does this sign mean? There's a pedestrian crossing ahead, there's a hospital zone ahead, there's a school crossing. Follow the direction of crossing guard. Why shouldn't you stop behind a large vehicle? Because when the driver releases the brake, the vehicle may roll back when the Hmm. Okay, so what does it mean? What Pedestrians are not allowed. No passing. You cannot pass through. A. School bus landing zone, loading zone. Um, there is a narrow bridge ahead. Okay, this sign. In HD suspensions, your license will be suspended for a minimum of, I don't know what HDA suspension is. Let's say 3 years. So this is the minimum. What should you do if a safe place to park is not available on the road and there is a lot of fog and smoke outside? So you don't exit the car. What does this sign mean? Community safety zone. Okay. Why should you always turn your vehicle's front wheels to the right when parking facing downhill on the right side of the street? Mhm. That has to be the reason, I guess. Hmm. Driver must keep right. Um, and finish. I think I fail again. Oh no, this was so bad. Only 29. Hmm. How should you normally pass a vehicle? In the left lane? Hmm. I was so wrong. Okay, all the passengers should move to a safe location away from the vehicle in case it is a hit. So, what should you do if a safe place to park is not available on the road and there is a lot of fog and smoke outside? All the passengers should move to the safe location away from the vehicle in case it is a hit. Okay, got it. Now, license suspension. Okay, in a HTA suspensions, your license will be suspended for a minimum of 5 years. Okay. What are the penalties for a person who fails the standard field sobriety test for the second time while within the PAC warning range? 7-day immediate license suspension with 350 penalty. Okay. towing. How should you set a load in the trailer if it is designed to carry the load? Most of the loads should be placed in front of the trailer axle. Okay, I'll remember that. Traffic signs. What does this say? The road is closed, I said, but there's a dead end ahead. Okay. Alternative route for the same destination with their respective time. Okay, the safest maximum speed limit at the curve, not just the speed limit. Right. Shows the freeway interchange between two highways with the distance as the, okay. The sign shows oversized load or non-dimensional load carrying. This time I had a lot of mistakes. Right. I will take the test again, but I think I'll let you guys go. If you want to do the test with me, let me know and we can do the test again. Bye.